everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm with my husband Sam, and I thought it would be fun to ask each other questions. So I have 10 questions for him, and I think he has 10 questions for me. It took him a while to get them all written down, so we'll see.
I had to come up with some real stumpers.
Yeah.
That was why.
And a side note before we start, in my previous video I said that I was going to be uploading every Monday, but I'm actually going to be uploading every Thursday at 3 o'clock, so if you're interested, that's when I'm going to be uploading videos. Okay, let's get started. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
You want me to go first?
I don't care.
Alright. Alright, what was your first impression of me?
I think he cheated.
I didn't cheat.
It was weird because I was so nervous. Like, I didn't want to talk to anybody. My siblings and I were at church alone. My parents were away for their anniversary. And I didn't want to talk to anybody because I'm not a very social person. So I wanted to go home, and then I come upstairs and all of my siblings are talking to him. And like, he was just this new guy at church. So I was really nervous. So like, I don't know, I thought you were nice and handsome. I don't know, I was so nervous that I can't, the impression that I had when we actually started talking was I really liked him, and but I was scared and nervous because nobody had shown an interest in me before, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. That's my first question for you, too. What was your first impression of me?
Did you cheat?
No, you cheated. I wrote my questions first.
I don't know. I thought you were 15.
I knew that.
Well, and then I found
no,
out
like
you weren't 15.
when we were talking, when we talked.
Your red hair. I remember your hair. And I remember how your hair caught the light. That was my first impression.
His first impression of me was my hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you not like that? Is that
no, it's fine.
Am I failing the quiz?
It is what it is. It's not a quiz.
Describe, or what is an ideal date for you?
An ideal date for me would be going out to dinner and not worrying about like money or anything like that, like getting appetizers and like just it being really relaxed and leisurely, and then getting your meal, and then afterwards either going to see a movie or getting ice cream or something like that. That's number one. And then number two would be like a Saturday where we just do things together all day long, like go to a carnival, go see a movie, get breakfast, I don't know, like just doing things together all day long outside of the house. It's my turn.
All right.
What is your favorite childhood memory?
My favorite childhood memory. I think I'm going to go general on it. Visiting my grandparents. Either set really. I remember going up and visiting my mom's parents for Christmas and loving that. They have really special memories of summers in Minnesota with my dad's parents on a huge farm, helping pick corn and working with the summers up there, and I look back pretty fondly on that. What is your favorite meal?
It's a toss-up. Well, it's pancit.
Pancit?
Yeah, pancit is a Filipino dish that my Nana used to make, and my mom still makes it. And it's basically long rice noodles with a different kind of like meat and veggies, and you just pour a bunch of sauces over it, like sweet chili sauce or soy sauce or teriyaki sauce, just like all of that kind of stuff. It's basically a bed for sauces. So that's my number one, and then my number two would be Thai. I don't know. That's my favorite meal. That's my favorite meal. I feel like You cheated, because my
I didn't
next
cheat.
question for you is, what's your all-time favorite food?
Oh, I'm sorry. We've been married too long.
4 years, coming
Yeah,
up
we've
on
got a
4
shared
years.
It's somehow melded together. Our personalities
Okay, what's your
are
all-time
fused.
favorite food?
No. I like a good steak.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I love a good ribeye steak.
I don't like steak.
Medium rare. That's hard to beat. Lasagna is like a favorite.
I didn't
Chicken
know
and
that was
broccoli
your favorite.
casserole. I love lasagna. Yeah. But steak's hard to beat, and fresh caught salmon. I have
You're cute.
very expensive taste.
Yes, I mean, I wouldn't go that far.
And I like nosh on Aldi chips all day.
Yeah.
All right. So, if you had to live the story of any Disney princess, which would it be?
Oh, that's a good question.
Find your street
Probably Cinderella, because she's my favorite Disney princess.
So
Cinderella,
you're okay
or...
with like getting worn out by your stepsisters?
Well, I mean, I basically do what she does anyway. Just for a husband. No, I'm kidding. No, I mean, like, her ending, I guess. I don't know.
That's the story. It's got to be the whole story.
Every single Disney princess has, like, something that's, you know, wrong, or has some sort of trial that they go through. There's no, like, perfect story for a Disney princess. Like, I wouldn't want to be Rapunzel.
Jasmine doesn't have too much bad going on.
Yeah, but she's not my favorite. Cinderella. Yeah, Cinderella is definitely the one that I would choose. So, what's one thing you've never told me, if there is anything? I'm pretty sure you've told me almost everything, but like, not a secret, just like something you've never told me before.
I don't know. If I thought of it, I probably would have told you.
I mean, I guess nothing can be an answer.
Have I ever told
too,
you that I used to make a speciality of doing tricks by jumping off of swings?
When you were a kid?
Yeah.
No.
Like, you used to backflip out of the swing.
Oh, no, you've never told me that. That's
Yeah, or see how many spins that I could do, like, coming out of the swing.
That's
Like at the
so
big
you.
jump. Yeah. So when I'd be swinging, right, you just swing back and forth, and at the top of the thing, I'd backflip out of the back of the swing. Which of my hobbies do you like the most, and which do you like the least?
I don't really like any of them.
Oh, that's sweet.
Most of his hobbies include, like, sports. So, and, like, he likes to play Ultimate Frisbee a lot, and I can't stand watching Ultimate Frisbee because it's so boring to me, because, like, it's literally just them running after the Frisbee for 4 hours, so I don't like watching that. So that's probably my least favorite. And I would probably say that my favorite is softball, because that's the one I enjoy watching the most, and, you know, people from church are there, so it's a good time to fellowship. I don't like it when I have to stay home and it's like a late game. Last year when Roger was first born and we were like getting him on a bedtime schedule, I could barely go to any of the games because they were so late, like 8:30, 9:30, and he wouldn't get home until like 11. So I don't like that because I don't like being home alone. But when I can go, that would be my favorite. Yeah. So. Yeah, what's your favorite movie? Do you have a favorite? I think I know what it is, but I can't remember.
I gotta think. There's several that, like,
It's not Garden State, is it?
immediately come to mind. Garden State
State
was a favorite at one point. I haven't seen that in a long time. I really like Buster Scruggs.
Oh my
You
word.
can- The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. Hannah loves it too.
Oh
She's-
no, I don't. It's so bad.
That kind of movie, like, I really enjoy.
The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. It's on not Amazon. It's on Netflix, and
And it's great. You should watch it.
it's a compilation of like, I don't know how many different stories, but they're like 20-minute
5 or 6
short
stories,
stories.
It's
And
Coen Brothers. Coen Brothers are some of my favorite directors. I'll watch
really
anything
dark
that they
humor,
do.
which I don't really enjoy that much.
All right. If you had to move to another country, which country would you move to?
Probably like Italy, London, or England, whatever, or Paris.
France.
Yeah, that too.
Okay.
What's your biggest pet peeve? I'm always talking about, like, he has a ton of different things that really grate on me. But I don't know if he has
That's
any.
really sweet.
I don't know. I mean, like, well, it's not just him. If anybody was doing it, then it would grate on me. Then it would grate on me. But,
Like my biggest pet peeve, like in general,
like a
when
small
people
thing,
do,
not
or something
like-
that you do.
no, like, in general. And it has to be, like, something small, not something big, not people being idiots about something that you, like, not about, like, a serious thing, just, like, something small that people do.
For instance, she hates it when I like click my fingernails together like that,
Ugh,
or chewing.
hard chewing. I don't like hard chewing, and he's a really hard chewer.
You gotta get the job done.
Okay,
You gotta get that
just
steak
answer the
taken care
question.
of. I really don't like it when people drive slowly in the left lane.
Oh, yeah, on the highway.
That kills me.
Yeah.
A minor little pet peeve is when people end acronyms with redundant words, like ATM machine or PIN number, because machine and number are both part of the acronym.
Hmm.
But I generally let that go. Because
So
I'm,
big of you.
yeah, because I'm a lovely person. All right. What feature do you like most about yourself?
None. Probably my eyes and my hair. Because I think my hair is like a unique color.
Mhm.
And I like having blue eyes. What's your favorite date that we've ever been on? He's not going to be able to remember.
My favorite date?
Yeah.
Is there's a favorite date that I should think of?
No. It
Oh.
literally can be whatever you want. It could be like a trip too. I would consider that like a long date. Because we only take like mini trips. The longest trip we've taken was our honeymoon to Disney World.
The Disney World trip was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Do we get to count Disney World?
Yeah.
Oh, Disney World. That was great.
Okay.
I went to Universal Studios. Rode all the roller coasters.
He
This
did.
one.
I didn't. I don't like roller coasters. I'm too scared. I'm a chicken.
The time we went to Boston together, though. That was nice.
Really?
We walked around Boston and had nice food.
I felt miserable
Good
that day.
reaction.
No, it wasn't the
Really?
date. Like, I just felt really miserable. It was really hot, and Boston doesn't smell good.
It never does.
It never
Boston's
smells
a
good.
Weird smelling city.
And it was really, really hot the day that we went, and I didn't feel good for some reason. So,
Okay.
but I mean, that's fine if that's one of your favorites. Like, it was a nice date. It was a nice time. I just wish it had been cooler because it would have been more pleasant.
What's your favorite guilty pleasure?
Like food or in general?
Guilty pleasure. Go for it.
Probably, I think, okay. I feel like I can't do food.
It can be anything. It can be a TV show. It can be like.
I know that's the one you want me
Burping.
to answer. I can't
It can
burp,
be-
but
I mean, whatever you want. It's guilty pleasure.
TV show. Like, I like kind of garbage TV. Like, I like the Bachelor franchise and things like that. He watches it with me. So,
It's really terrible TV.
What's your favorite feature on me?
Your hair.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your eyes are great too. All of you. The fact that God
Okay.
gave you me. That's what my favorite feature.
Okay. Okay.
If you could meet any celebrity, living or dead, who would it be?
Oh.
And don't you say Paul Newman because I know how you feel about him. That's not allowed.
I have to
veto
say
it.
Paul Newman.
No, I veto Paul Newman. Paul Newman shows up and we're having fisticuffs.
Oh, guys, I watched The Sting for the first time when I was 18, and that was the first Paul Newman movie that I've ever watched, and it was with my dad. And it's a really great movie. You should watch it. But Paul Newman, he would be the celebrity that's dead. For a dead celebrity, Paul Newman for sure. If you could be any animal, I'm going to do that again. If you could be any animal, what would it be?
I don't want to be an animal.
No, like, honey, just answer the question. Like, if you could have, like, the abilities of an animal and, like, I don't know, shapeshift or something like that, what would you shapeshift into?
Oh, man. Well, you gotta go with something like a gorilla, right? Or an orangutan. Crazy strong and crazy agile and climb through all the trees and everything. That'd be pretty cool.
Okay.
Maybe a big cat.
You mean like a
Like a
wild
lion or
Oh,
a
okay.
tiger. Something like agile and strong. And,
anything agile and strong?
yeah. But I did the monkey style kung fu, so the monkeys side of things. Oh, what's the secret dream you have for the future?
A secret dream I would have for the future, or have for the future, is sort of like a pipe dream.
Yeah, anything.
To open my own gluten-free bakery. Because I love to bake, and I have celiac disease. And there aren't really, we live in Kingsport, and there aren't very many bakeries in general, and especially bakeries that cater to people with allergies. So that's a pipe dream. Okay, and the last question I have for you, mine were really easy, I feel like. I don't know what that was. The last question I have for you is, what was the hardest part about transitioning from being single to being married? I think I already know the answer from him, but I wanted
All
to
those
say
hobbies
it.
you hate. So I would play sports every night. Like, I'd be playing ultimate frisbee 3 times a week, playing tournaments on the weekends, softball. And there's some nights that I go play softball, play ultimate, go play another softball game. Anything I can get my hands on helped me stay in great shape. I was just constantly doing something. And when you get married, you gotta crank the brakes on it. And so, you know, it's been probably months since I played ultimate now.
We have a 14-month-old baby.
I know.
And
saying.
I did have surgery recently, so
Yeah,
life sort
so
of like...
Life gets in the way. It changes things. And that's okay. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Okay, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do subscribe and give it a thumbs up. And yeah, that's it. That was pretty straightforward. Okay. I'll see you next time. Bye. Whoops.
It didn't
Bye.
stop. It didn't stop.
Bye.